Welcome to Meet the Candidates 2024, a voter education program brought to you by the Shakopee Chamber of Commerce. My name is Tim Zunker, and I'm the president with the Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau. Our hope is that these candidate interviews and profiles will help you, the voter, understand your choices when it comes to the 2024 election. We ask voters to arm themselves with the information necessary to make educated choices and to make casting your vote a priority. Please visit the Shakopee Chamber website at shakopee.org to find out more information about the upcoming election for Shakopee City Council. And I'd like to introduce Jeff Shafland, who is running for City Council. Please introduce yourself, give us a little brief history.
Thanks, Tim. My name is Jeff Shafland. I've been a resident here in Shakopee for about 28 years. Grew up in northwestern Minnesota, Thief River Falls, Minnesota. After graduation, I enlisted in the United States Marine Corps, and I served 6 years there. I did 3 overseas tours. I've seen a whole lot. So now that I got out, I'm currently working for a financial organization, and I manage a team in the information technology department. I am active in the Shakopee Eagles, Shakopee VFW, and the Shakopee American Legion. I've also been a member of the Shakopee Veterans Honor Guard. Veterans organizations and veterans causes are very near and dear to my heart. I've organized a lot of the Memorial Day, Veterans Day, and Flag Day ceremonies that you may or may not have attended. I also perform a lot of charity work that benefits not only the local community, but also statewide organizations as well.
Great. Thank you, Jeff. We'll get into the questions. First question is, why are you running for Shakopee City Council?
I just want to provide a common sense voice. I know that's a term that you hear a lot with elections and candidates running, but I believe I have a pretty good devil's advocate approach to listening to the issues that affect our residents. Basically, I want to kind of look at maintaining our current tax base and lower it if it's possible. I know taxes are the necessary evils that support our fire departments and our police departments, public safety, parks, all that. If we can cut costs and at any means to provide the same level of service, I would look at wanting to do that just to save our residents some tax money. Basically, Shakopee is a great community, and I want to maintain that. That's a big part of what I'm kind of looking at. So
great, thank you. What are your top 3 priorities if elected to the City Council, and how do you plan to address them?
Maintaining this the current budget that we have and the current tax rate, and lower it if possible. Also, look to the future. I mean, what's Shakopee going to look like in 20 years, 10 years? Shakopee can only grow so much. We are landlocked by other communities that are neighboring. So once we basically have built up all of Shakopee, how are we going to maintain the same level of service without increasing taxes due to inflation? So that's a big part of it. Also, public safety, I think, is a really big deal right now. You see so much with not only the illegal drugs of heroin and fentanyl, which affect the entire community, but also the mental health issues as well. So I'd like to definitely throw a lot of support behind our public safety department.
Great, thank you. What strategies do you propose for managing the city's budget while ensuring necessary services and infrastructure improvements?
Cutting costs, that's a big thing that we can always look at. There's always, like I said, inflation earlier. Inflation is high. Everyone's feeling the financial crunch, if you will, purchasing, whether it be groceries or really anything, the price has gone up. If we can cut costs, to kind of, piggy bank some of those funds that would have been spent on something that we could probably get by with a less flashy item, like just for instance, the Parks Department, we've got this big parks plan, and, we're looking at some pretty high expenditures there, and I would like to, maybe look at alternatives. So that would be pretty much the largest point.
Great, thank you. How do you plan to strengthen economic development to support existing businesses and attract new businesses to Shakopee?
As I said, Shakopee is a great community. We have, residential areas, a lot of residential. We have a lot of, big industrial area. Basically the chamber and even the downtown, organization that supports the downtown, they've done a great job. I'd like to see that expanded out a little bit more. Like I said, I'm a member of the VFW. I'd like to see, just everything kind of, stretch out and really support all the businesses, and tout what we have.
Great, thank you. And how will you work to ensure transparency and communication between the City Council and Shakopee residents?
It's a great question. Now that we don't have a newspaper, it's kind of hard to hear what our issues are. I guess I would be open to, hosting, town hall forums, where residents can get together, air grievances, and, and we can listen to them. This is, be less formal than like a city council meeting, but it is one way to, get out and hear the issues that are affecting our residents. Otherwise, I'm always open to listen. I enjoy talking to people. So
great. Thank you. That's our question. So I'll give you an opportunity to give your closing statement and message to the voters.
All right. There's so many benefits of living here in Shakopee. I mean, we've got 10, 15 minutes south of here. We've got nothing but cornfields and, country. 30 minutes the other way, we've got downtown Minneapolis. We can get it downtown St. Paul. We have a great entertainment area here. We've got Valley Fair. We've got Canterbury. We're building this new amphitheater. There's going to be a lot of interesting and fun, exciting opportunities coming up. So that's really great for the community. I am very empathetical in listening to concerns. I also, I play a great devil's advocate where I can look at both sides of an issue, and basically I'll always, act in the best interest of the residents.
Great. Thank you, Jeff. The views expressed in these interviews are those of the candidates, not those of the Chamber and Visitors Bureau. The Chamber is sponsoring these interviews as a service to the community and has gone to great lengths to ensure the objectivity. The Chamber does not endorse any candidate, but seeks to provide you, the citizens and voters of Shakopee, with the information you need to make an informed choice. The Shakopee Chamber and Visitors Bureau extends a sincere thank you to the candidates. Thank you again, Jeff. We appreciate your time and your service to our community by running for office. You're performing an important service to us all. Again, thank you for joining us for this edition of Meet the Candidates 2024. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.